Also, our favorite. Well, we love all the food trucks, but one of our particularly good friends is Bus and Bites food truck. We guys love their corn dogs, and they'll be out at the Cecilia Valley PTO Saturday with Franklin Smoke Shack, Grill LLC, and I'm not even going to try to say it. Sweet Treats, whatever that is. Ladora's. Thank you. Anywho, thank you, John and Nate, for the events. We'll switch on over to business with Nate.
Well, to continue to touch on what Rachel just said, Google AI says Christmas Park in Elizabethtown started in 1993. It was created by Mayor Pat Durman and Carolyn Ritchie.
Now, did you use Google to AI, or did you use AI?
I did Google, then clicked on AI mode. Before I clicked on AI, it just gave me what time it started, like on Thanksgiving Eve. I was like, no, what year? So with the AI mode, and it found it. So love me some AI. But going over to business, as John just pointed out, Crown Point says, with the Treasury no longer going to produce pennies in 2026, we're getting rid of them. We are officially phasing them out at our theater. Going forward, all totals will be rounded to the nearest nickel. So if it's $6.23, it goes up to $6.25 because that's only a 2-penny difference. If it's $6.22, it goes down to $6.20 because, it's only a 2-penny difference for you math majors out there. So if your total gets rounded up or down, don't get mad. I mean, I know a couple other businesses the other day, I was owed 28 cents. They just gave me a quarter. So still gypped about my 3 pennies. I could have collected them, but I'm sad. Anyway,
I know Kroger. I know Kroger is rounding up everything. Like, so if they owe you a penny, they're giving you a nickel. And Walmart, I think, is doing the same thing. So I like that.
And I think either Dollar Tree or Dollar General, the ones that I go to, have said something along the similar lines. They don't be shocked if we don't have pennies. I mean, I think it makes sense. I'll miss it. Sign of the times.
So is that what's happening? They're phasing out all pennies nationwide.
Yeah, it's too expensive to make them.
Nice. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And Kroger still has all the pennies because they have pennies to give you, but I think they're holding on to them. I think they're going to invest those somewhere. I don't know. We'll see.
They're the new Bitcoin.
Yes.
Club One, our friends, we worked with them when they relaunched. They've released some more information. Club One Fitness is the official name. CLUB space ONE. The logo is blue and orange with a nice C and a one that whoever created it. I like how they tied it in. If you took advantage of the Black Friday sales, you were doing $19.95 a month, which I think that's pretty cheap. I think that's doable. What they've been working on, they've been working nonstop since their updates. They have restored utilities. They have deep cleaned and repaired the building. The sauna is up and running, which I know some people are jacked about. The indoor pool is heated, running, and ready. And I think a few weeks they'll do announce the schedule, what's going to happen, if this is going to be senior day or high school day or kids day, open swim slaps. I mean, obviously there's a lot of logistics to work out when you've got one pool and 9,000 different people wanting to do things with it. So that makes sense. They're also exploring community solutions for the outdoor pool. We will share the link to the post whenever we update this and the screenshot. I've also just shared it on my page. They'll be opening with the same layout everyone's familiar with, just clean, fix, and refresh. Major renovations will begin after we open, and we'll share updates and get community input along the way. We couldn't be more excited to bring this place back to life in E-Town. Drop Club One below and secure your rate today. All right. I thought I had the name of this next one. I missed it. The Laker Drive-In. They are going to Goldenrod downtown, more downtown stuff. Their name is going to be Laker on Dixie. That's going to be the name of the restaurant. They posted it on They started posting. We've got some big news. We are now open on Tuesdays. That means you now find us here every day of the week. Keep an eye out for updates and a new page for our restaurant, Laker on Dixie. We're almost ready to throw open the doors. They are hiring for bartenders, so that's definitely different from what we see down in Stevensburg. So they're supposed to have their same flavors that we know and love, and there's some new things as well. So that'll be exciting for downtown. Obviously, I will go once they open. More big news. Nuts About Coffee is going to that. If you've been over there, it's in the Lincoln Center, Building 2, I believe. No, Building 1. Building 1 at the end. Yeah,
I think so.
Building 1 at the end. Building 1 at the far right. There's so much stuff over there. I forget which building switch. Rebecca Carter and Jeff Farmer helped share this. Big news for Elizabethtown. We're excited to welcome Bean Cove, not Ben, Bean Cove or Cove. I guess I'll have to ask what it's pronounced. I'm always somebody that always Cove. I've never say it right. To the Lincoln Center as they take over the former Nuts About Coffee location. Even more exciting, Bean Cove has chosen Elizabethtown as their flagship location, with plans to expand their brand in additional markets in the future, which means they could be starting basically the franchise. Fresh Concept will bring in specialty waffles. I saw John's eyes just lit up. Started Britain. Not too many places that here specialize in waffles, but I do love me some waffles. That's one of the favorite things I had to eat whenever I went to the Carmel Christmas market. Waffles, waffle sandwiches, expanded coffee menu, and breakfast favorites to eat town, and we can't wait for the community to enjoy it. We want to extend a warm thank you to both sides for this successful transition, as Shannon Berry from That's About Coffee for helping it move over, Bean Cove for moving it out. The Bean Cove General Hotline, 270-260-6366 is that. People to contact about this is Royce McKnight and Harvey Specter. This is, yes, that's the name Harvey Specter, not the same guy from Suits. Obviously, that was a made-up name. But this is theirs, Harvey Specter and Royce McKnight. They will have, I'm assuming that they will have a page up pretty soon. So that's all I've got for business this week.
Great. Wanted to add one more thing in there. It's kind of business. It's kind of government. But Hardin County government announced yesterday, or they actually launched that 9th ambulance. And I'll just read what they said on their Facebook page. With a crowd of more than 50 people watching, the 9th full-time ambulance for Hardin County was put into service this morning. The location in White Mills at the West Hardin Fire and Rescue Station 2 is the first for the portion of that county. It is expected to decrease response time by at least half. The rig is fully staffed 24 hours a day, and the county will pay a monthly fee of $250 to the fire department for rent, utilities, and upkeep of the building. The ceremony featured State Senator Matt Deneen, Hardin County Judge Executive Keith Tall, Magistrates Larry Hicks, and a bunch of other names on here. The other magistrates, of course, Kenny Saltzman, Patsy Whitehead, Aaron Pennington, and Kenny Muse were there, as well as EMS Director Mark Peterson. There's some pictures on their site, but you can run over to Hardin County Government's Facebook page after the stream. Don't drop off. You gotta look at that yet. Wait till we're done. And but that's pretty exciting news. I know for people that live in that side of the county that they'll have faster response times when they're in need of medical emergency help.
I do have one more thing I did forgot. I meant to mention it last week. I didn't really do it. But our friends over at Cosmic Golf are hosting the National Putting Tour. That's on Saturday, or at the 6th. I hope so. The 6th National Putting Tour, 2:00 start, 1:30 check-in. You can choose your division for you really, really good players, which I am not. Didn't get a hole in one the other night. $200. Amateurs, $50. Maybe I qualify. Beginners, I'll play left-handed. That's $10. You sign up at the nationalputtingtour.com, nationalputtingtour.com. All skill levels are available. And good thing is, if you saw what ESPN did during the summer, they had like a random sports like wiffle ball and paintball and other things. This will actually be shown on the national ESPN 8, the Ocho, in August. So you might be able to make an appearance on ESPN 8 and Ocho in August. I'm sure there's going to be some really good putters that just embarrass me out there if I'm still over there after my cookies. That's about the time I'll be getting done with my cookies, so I'll probably just walk over there real fast. They do have a post. Cosmic Golf has a post about it. But sign up at nationalputtingtour.com.
All right. Well, for those of you that have joined us or since we started, we have finished business news and events. We're going to move on to the Experience Theater segment, where we're going to react to a video that Britton and Michelle did. And then after that, Rachel Brantingham and I will be interviewing her. And at the end, we'll have our big announcement, and then we will be done. And while you're taking a minute to think about what I just said, maybe I should think about what I just said and ask you again too. Scan our QR code, go to hardinlocal.com, or if you don't follow us on Facebook, follow us. You can also find on hardinlocal.com links to follow Nate, the experienced eater, and we'll be adding links to Rachel's and to the other people on the show as well. So with that being said, let me get